Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Brandon Rosa, and welcome to episode 316 of the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. Every Monday, this podcast covers new game releases, the previous week's gaming news, and we all learn an Xbox-related fun fact together. This show is on YouTube and podcast services around the world, so please do me a favor and subscribe in your favorite, and then leave a review if you really like the show. Xboxin10.com, no numbers, is your quick source for links to all of our podcast destinations and social media profiles, which you can follow at Xboxin10. The big game out last week was Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege X, and the games coming out this week include Gex Trilogy, Revival Recolonization, FBC Firebreak, Date Everything, Gatewalkers, Dual Match Solitaire Collector's Edition, Maximum Football, Lost in Random The Eternal Die, Rooftops and Alleys The Parkour Game, Tron Catalyst, CarX Street, Dustwind Resistance, No Sun to Worship, Football Mini-Stars, Pathfinder's Memories, Without a Voice, Architect a House Design Simulator, Chronicles of the Wolf, Raidu Remastered The Mystery of the Soulless Army, Nova Hearts, Rematch, Robots at Night, Through the Nightmares, Star Overdrive, Vessels of Decay, Bag Hero, Candivity, Capybara Goes to Space, Night Quest, Goblin's Raid, and Rogue Loops. Is that enough games for you? Now to last week's biggest news stories, and in a slower week, we have 4 to go over. Number 1. Subscription price increase, tag reportedly added to Xbox Cloud Gaming website. Fraser Gilbert at Pure Xbox writes, almost exactly a month ago, we put out a poll on Pure Xbox asking whether you felt Xbox Game Pass would get a price increase this year, and some believe that a new subscription price increase tag is hinting at exactly that. The tag was spotted by the social media account behind the Better xCloud service. Now, to be honest, we saw this earlier today and didn't think much of it, but Windows Central feels a price increase could be imminent for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate based on the finding. Here's a bit of their report. Quote, it's not a stretch to think that an Xbox Game Pass price increase is imminent, given the fact that Microsoft decided now would be a good time to necessitate such a notification type, end quote. If you're wondering how this notification type works, it's seemingly linked to the web browser version of Xbox Cloud Gaming, relating to notifications that tell you about the likes of friend requests, achievements, and various other things. Who knows whether this tag is indicating an upcoming Game Pass price increase or not, but based on the 69% of Pure Xbox voters who say that we're getting an increase at some point in 2025, it probably wouldn't come as a huge shock. Additionally, Windows Central says that Microsoft is exploring the idea of a cloud-only subscription for Xbox in the future, set to benefit from the next generation of cloud servers that are currently in testing. We'll have to see if that comes to fruition, and how that potentially ends up affecting Xbox Game Pass in the process. Yeah, as noted, this really should surprise no one, since they most recently announced that their game starting this fall would cost $80, and we're really kicking that off at least formally with The Outer Worlds 2. I very much believe a price increase is coming before the holiday drops, Call of Duty Outer Worlds 2, and I can't believe that they haven't broken out the cloud part of Game Pass into its own subscription. I get that they don't want to cloud the messaging and have too many options for the service, but it does seem like that's inevitably coming. Number 2, round up all the Xbox reveals from June 2025's Konami Showcase. Fraser Gilbert at Pure Xbox writes, Konami hosted a showcase called Press Start earlier today, featuring updates from a variety of titles, and we were treated to some big announcements for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, and the Silent Hill franchise in particular. The Silent Hill announcement we're talking about is a remake of the original game from 1999, which hasn't officially been given any platforms at the time of writing. However, it was revealed back in February that Bloober Team, which is developing the remake, was working on a project for PC, PS5, and Series X and S, and we're assuming it's this. The announcements with release dates are as followed. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater gameplay trailer and Snake vs. Bomberman Xbox exclusive, August 28, 2025. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Fox Hunt reveal trailer, August 28, 2025. Darwin's Paradox Konami Press Start trailer, TBD. Gradius Origins Konami Press Start trailer, August 7, 2025. Eden Zero demo announcement trailer, today. Silent Hill F behind the scenes trailer, September 25th, 2025. And Silent Hill Remake teaser trailer, TBD. A lot of fans were very happy to see that Silent Hill Remake is now the next project from Bloober Team and Konami after what seemed like a big hit in Silent Hill 2 Remake. And for Konami games, there's a very good chance I have never even beaten a Konami game. Never played Silent Hill, never played Metal Gear Solid, but I'm excited to give these franchises a try given how much people love them and how much Silent Hill was battling Resident Evil back in the day, and I am a huge Resident Evil fan. Number 3. Mind's Eye Studio heartbroken over buggy launch as PlayStation issues refunds. Andy Robinson at Video Games Chronicle writes, Mind's Eye Studio Build a Rocket Boy says it's heartbroken over the buggy experience many launch players have suffered, as PlayStation appears to be issuing refunds to some who are dissatisfied with the game. The Edinburgh-based studio has been scrambling to fix bugs this week after the internet filled with videos of its single-player action game breaking and it distorting in some unexpected ways. Build a Rocket Boy and its publisher IO Interactive did not supply pre-release review codes to the press for Mind's Eye, but at the time of publishing, its Steam user reviews are around 60% negative. Most of the criticism from players have been leveled at the game's performance, stability, and AI behavior. On Wednesday, there was evidence that multiple players have been refunded by PlayStation, a rare occurrence that conjures memories of Cyberpunk 2077's troubled launch, which was eventually pulled from sale entirely. On Thursday, Build a Rocket Boy published a new statement claiming that it had discovered the source of most players' issues, and that a fix would be deployed as soon as Friday. Quote, we are heartbroken that not every player was able to experience the game as we intended it, end quote, it wrote. Quote, our priority is optimizing performance and stability so that every player across every device can enjoy an equally high quality experience. Our teams have worked tirelessly throughout the night to solve many of these issues, and we have now identified that the vast majority of crashes were caused by a memory leak. This impacted roughly 1 in 10 of our players, end quote. The studio says it's developed a hotfix that addresses this issue, alongside others, which it's working to deploy as soon as tomorrow on PC and on consoles once it passes certification with PlayStation and Xbox. Quote, we are fully committed to ensuring all players have a great experience, and we will continue to provide frequent and transparent updates. We'll do our best to respond to all your comments and feedbacks. Oh, how very reminiscent of Cyberpunk 2077 this game is. If you haven't seen some of the videos of these bugs and how the AI just interacts in this game, please do go check it out. It's crazy that some of the AI seemingly worked better back on the original Xbox and PlayStation 2 with Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and that Build a Rocket Boy's debut game was Mind's Eye, which is a part of the Everywhere universe, or however they're connecting the dots on this game. And that Leslie Benzie's first big game after leaving Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto fame was this. Just what a colossal failure. Why did this game come out in its current state? Because some people are saying that there are some elements of this game that are cool and could have been really cool if fleshed out, but they rushed it out, especially after Grand Theft Auto delayed till next year. Just mind-blowing. What a story. At number 4, 2 upcoming Xbox physical releases will just be codes in a box. Sean Lawson at True Achievements writes, if you're someone who loves to see their game collection grow physically, the Outer Worlds 2 physical Xbox release is going to be a major downer. If you fork out the cash for this upcoming RPG feast, you'll only receive a code in a box. As spied over on Best Buy, the physical releases for both the Outer Worlds 2 and Ninja Gaiden 4 will be codes in a box. This feels like a slap in the face to Xbox players who love buying physical games and using actual discs. Both the Outer Worlds 2 and Ninja Gaiden 4 have digital game code written on the front of them, and will set you back $99.99 or $89.99, which isn't exactly cheap. On top of that, there are the premium deluxe versions of these games, so you think they'd be able to at least throw in the disc as well. Alas, that is not the case. I wanted to highlight this as, at least on Xbox, the day of physical games are really a thing of the past. If you didn't know as well, I don't think we have any formal announcement that Gears of War Reloaded is going to be printed on disc on Xbox, but it will be on PlayStation. Isn't that crazy and sad? But the data must tell them that nobody is buying physical games on Xbox, which they don't really want you to, because they want you to subscribe to Game Pass and play all their games digitally anyway. Truly the end of a physical era on Xbox. As always, we end our show with a fun fact about Xbox, and if you're, well, new to the ecosystem, new to the show, or new to Game Pass, how much do you know about its history? Let's do a little walk down Wikipedia. The Xbox Game Pass is a subscription service as part of Xbox and offered by Microsoft Gaming. Launched on June 1st, 2017, the service allows users to download and play video games via video game consoles, Microsoft Windows, Android, iOS, iPadOS, web browsers, smart televisions, and cloud. Game Pass contains a rotating library of games, with the games remaining accessible as long as the user has an active subscription. Game Pass subscribers also receive discounts on purchases of games from the service's library and the respective downloadable content or DLC. Oh, Game Pass. To me, still the best value in entertainment as a whole, and I just can't really see myself unsubscribing anytime soon. I'm okay not owning the games. I love the access to these games that I have across all my devices, whether that's playing on my Logitech G Cloud, on my Series X, or on my Fire Stick in the living room, or, which I want to give more of a shot, playing on my MetaQuest 3, because that's pretty wild. I love Game Pass. That's why I'm doing the show. To me, it's a great value. It's my fixed fee every month, and I get to play all the games and more. Thank you all for listening to the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. If you like the show, please subscribe on your favorite podcast service, share it with your friends, leave a review, and follow on all social media at Xbox in 10. This past week, after coming out of that Xbox showcase, which, while yes, after lamenting on it, was kind of down, it wasn't bad. It just, the last couple years have been such high highs. I got around to at least playing a couple more hours of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Want to knock out that game while playing my Nintendo Switch 2, Mario Kart, and Pokemon Scarlet. My name is Brandon Rose. You can follow me on Xbox at Brosen83. Hope you all have a great week. Stay safe and keep on gaming.